Hey, it's me again. It's your girl TShon with Girl Talk. The girls are talking with me, TShon. I am back. Um, you know what? I really just wanted to come on here. I'm only going to be on here for just a moment, but I was just looking at what's the name of the show? Pop the Balloon. And if you have been following me, you know that I rarely watch anything new. I love my old school shows because, first of all, they're still on the air. Secondly, they were really funny. Third, they're classics. And today, TV is just so different. It's so boring. It's just different. I don't really get into a lot of horror shows and horror movies and supernatural things. I don't. I love good old fashioned dramas, good old fashioned comedies. So my daughters are the ones who actually started me to watching the show Pop the Balloon, and sometimes it is like really funny to me to watch it. Like, just some of the contestants are very interesting. So this particular episode, I watched a gentleman. I don't know what you call it when the women have the balloons, and then the guy comes out, and whether they like him or not, whether they dislike him or something they don't like or not interested, they pop the balloon. So he's been on here before because I watched the episode, and he was on there before, and he was just reading the women. That could be a good thing, and then that is probably why he's on there again, because of his actions and his attitude. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and when the ladies pop their balloon, and of course the host, she asked, do you want to tell us why you popped the balloon? And the young lady, who I thought spoke very eloquently, and her responses wasn't the neck popping, I'm going to tell you, all type of responses. They were very straightforward, very respectful. But I wish he would have listened, because just maybe, I guarantee you he's going to be on there again. If I was the host, I wouldn't let him come back on, because to me, his mannerisms were very aggressive. Like, he's the type of dude that you need to have a low jack in your purse, because he seemed like he can't take constructive criticism. And there's a difference between being downright cruel and just saying, hey, these are my reasons. This is my experience with you. Although you may not feel that way, but this is my experience with you. This is how you came across to me. This is why we're not going out. And it's so sad that people can't accept constructive criticism, because sometimes when you reject men in this day and age, in this society, they want to follow you home and assault you. They want to shoot you or stab you. I come from that old school. If I reject you in a very calm manner, and I just simply say, sir, you know what? You are absolutely adorable, but I'm just not interested. That wasn't an assault to your ego. I didn't just embarrass you in front of the world. I just simply told you where I am, and I did it in a tactful way. If you attack me, keep in mind, I come from the school of don't start none, won't be none. I would advise you not to do it. But that's just me. And actually, a lot of women in my family, don't start none, won't be none, but it shouldn't come to that. So anyway, the young lady, expressed how she felt. She really was very, like I said, very tactful, very skilled with her words. And he went off, accusing her of being into women, just accusing her of a million and one things. Very hostile and disrespectful. I wish I had a clip to play. I mean, everyone that she asked, why did they pop the balloon? He had just an angry, repulsive response to them. And I said, that's why you're here. I mean, he's the type of dude that you would have to fog up the car window if you rode with him and write "Get Help 911," because he appeared to be very aggressive. He appeared to be very angry. He had an issue with some of the women saying they simply didn't want to date him because of his height. A couple of the women said it's because of his aggression. And he says, what aggression? I'm not aggressive. Yes, you are. His body language. Let me tell you something, ladies. Start paying attention to body language. Start paying attention to nonverbal cues. Start looking in the eyes. Start looking in people's eyes. The eyes tell you a lot about people. The eyes, sometimes we're so blinded by the outer, we're looking at the outer beauty, or we're looking at his outer appearance or his physique or whatever the case may be. We're not looking into those eyes, because I'm telling you, some of those eyes are crazy eyes. Some of those eyes are telling you, hey, I'm not all there. But see, you see the rest of the package and you're not paying attention to the eyes. Look at the body language. Pay attention to the body language. Pay attention to the stance. Pay attention to the way he's standing. Pay attention to the way he's hovering over you. Because if he's too close into your personal space after you just told him, this is why I don't want to go out with you, I don't know. I would be on the defense. I would be on ready. And that's just me. I do believe in protecting myself and also protecting those that are with me. Okay? So, what is going on? Are we just not listening? You know, I hear some people tell me, oh my God, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But see, I'm at a maturity level where I realize I'm not everyone's type. And that's okay. You know, I'm okay with not being your type. I'm okay with not being your cup of tea. You know, I can go on. I'm a woman of a certain age, and trust me, it does not bother me. You can keep it moving because you're interrupting my TV time. But I'm just saying, you know, fellas, do better. Do better. If a woman is saying, for whatever reason, she doesn't want to go out with you, blah, 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 keep it moving. You don't have to stand there and debate with someone why they don't want to go out with you. But some of you make it perfectly obvious. I'm like, case in point. Aggression is a turnoff. Just want you to know that. I think I went on my rant long enough. Hey, it's been real. Thank you so much for listening. I am WithT'Shon. I just want you to think about that. Stay awake. Pay attention. It'll save you a lot of time, heartache, and sometimes legal fees in the long run. Have a good day.